But yeah, for alcoholism, do you think that you're an alcoholic?
No, I've run it through the ringer a few times. Dr. Drew's my litmus,
Oh yeah.
and I've talked to him about it. He's like, you're not an alcoholic. You just drink too much. He's like, alcoholism's different. Being powerless to alcohol is different than drinking a lot.
Yeah.
And I think same with a guy like Ron White. I think he was a big drinker. I don't think he was an alcoholic because he just quit.
Yeah.
I think he was same with Nick Swartzen. Nick Swartzen's just a big, or I don't think Nick drinks anymore, but he was just a big drinker. I don't think he was however powerless to it.
He's planning on drinking again.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for him.
Nick has the best story, dude. Nick's like, bro, I was in Denver.
Oh, he almost died in Denver.
Well,
Wait, did it?
No, he did tell that.
Oh God, I was just like,
here's how.
I just felt like he was almost died. You know, they put him in hospice. They had a priest come in and go. The priest tried to molest him too. Keep going.
Yeah, but still, what do you expect, dude? If you're going into hospice and you call a priest, dude, somebody better touch your dick.
Can you imagine how bad it would be to have been molested by a priest and then be on your deathbed and a priest walks in? You're like, great, the one thing I've tried to never remember my whole life. Thanks for bringing it up. Why don't you bring in a snake? I'm scared of them too.
Oh my God. Dude, that's got to be so true, man. But Nick was so great. He's like, man, if you drink in Denver, beware of the altitude. He's like, you got to drink water. The altitude will get you. He's like, I was drinking for 6 weeks at a motel, and the altitude. I'm like, the altitude isn't the issue.
It's not the altitude. It's the motel. Once you put the motel in there,
Yeah.
it's not that's just you there.
Yeah.
You're leaving Colorado.
He's like, dude, if you're gonna drink in Phoenix, man, the cactus is there. Yeah.
Did you know there's a lot of cats in Florida? Dude, you go down to Key West, if you're drinking anywhere near the Hemingway house, there are cats. Your allergies will kick in, and you'll die from drinking.
Yeah, you go to the hospital, man.
Fucking Nick Swartzen.
Oh, so funny, dude. He's funny.
He's not drinking now?
No, he's been sober for a while, man.
Good for him.
But he had a couple cities that were like on his fear list. But I think that's the truth. It's like, it's like, I think Dr. Drew's a great litmus test. He's really, really awesome about all that stuff.
I'll tell you right now, no one comments on your drinking if you're skinny. When you're fat, and I've been really fat, I kind of still am, that's when you get people showing up. I had a week where I had 3 people tell me they were worried about me. But they were just worried about me because I looked like shit, and I was fat. I was 265 pounds.
Ooh.
I told someone the other day, who was I talking to? I said I was 265 pounds, and he goes, 270. I went, no, I was never 270. He goes, yeah, you were. You just didn't know it.
Wow.
Because once you weigh yourself at 265 going, I look good today, and then you're like, 265, that's fucking fat. Well, there's days you were 270. And so I had like 3 people reach out to me and go, hey, man, I'm worried about you. I'm concerned for you. One of them counted. 2 of them didn't. Not didn't count, but
Right, but you're like, how do you know?
I was like, you haven't been around me. You just saw me
Right.
one time, and you were partying with me. And by the way, you're not my wife. You're not my best friend. Like, if Tommy says to me, I'm worried about you, then I listen, right? But like, so yeah. But I lost weight. I lost like 20 pounds, and
then nobody said anything.
no one said anything lately. And I probably partying just as hard as I always have. You know,
Yeah, I've thought that you were going to die before, but I think that it's...
I will die.
Yes, so you're going to win that one. But I think it's because... you go so hard. Yeah. Like you just have, it's just whatever you've always had. I'm like, a lot of it I think is also envy. I'm like, how does he keep going? Watching his social media feed is making, I'm tired. Like I'll see three reels of yours on Instagram and go get a massage. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. It's like, wow, how does he keep going?
I don't know. I think it's the thing. I think, I don't know. I think I'm a little bit of a holic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm a holic of a lot of things, but not full blown. Like I'm a workaholic.
I'm a workaholic
hardcore, and I think maybe that's where I put my aholism in, is in like a healthy place, but it's not healthy. It pulls from your family and your sense of well being but like I don't mind being a workaholic because I feel like you only get one, especially now because you only get one opportunity to shine. So you get an opportunity to sell some tickets. In my opinion, you better be on the road trying to sell some tickets. If you pop. You know, like if you have a moment and you pop and people go, I want to see that. I want to see what that guy's like live. They will forget about you. So you kind of got to go out and be like, I'm here. I trust me. I took 2 months off and I was off social media pretty much. Like I was fucking around with it every now and then, but there were days where I'd have like 2 stories up and I'd forget and I'd skip a whole day. And I had to remind myself, you have to go back to work. Like you need to get ready to go back to work. And I could very easily be like everyone else and go like, yeah, man, I think I'm just gonna do podcasts, you know, and not push it as hard as I do. But I only got one opportunity. I'm not gonna live forever, and I definitely want to make sure that my family's comfortable. And I love stand up, and I love podcasting. I love my cooking show, Something's Burning. I love Two Bears. I love all of it. I love fucking around with Joe on social media and taunting him and hearing the text I get back from. I got 5 texts from Joe in my pocket, and I get so like Sober October's getting ready, and so we're fucking around and challenging each other. I love that shit. I love that.